Hi everybody. We are giving you a tour today of the Santee State Park in South Carolina. It's a nice park. We really enjoy it. We've stayed here several times. There's two different camping areas. We're going back now to the Lakeview side. This side is a little more primitive. They do have sites with electric. The biggest problem with getting back here is that the road going back here is just full of potholes. It is really bad. It's been bad for years. It's not impassable, but it needs to be repaired bad. Kenny, what do you have to say?
Just on with the show.
On with the show. Okay, Kenny, we'll get on with the show. All right, we'll start here. The campsites back in this area are numbered 51 through 158. I'm not going to worry too much about the insides of the loop. I'm going to stick mainly to the outsides of the loop, just because you back up into the woods there, so you have more privacy that way. And then on the lake side, you are obviously on the lakefront. I'm not going to do the inside rows just because they're just a campsite. It's no big deal. All right. Here's stay tuned. We'll get you going. Dump your garbage here. The dumpsters are there as you come into the Lakeview area. This is a beautiful wooded area. The problem is, it's narrow in here.
Oh, it's like this spot.
Yeah, this is a nice spot, other than it's got tree roots there that can really get in the way. 52. Yeah, we tent camped in this site here, number 52. This is 53. Site 54 here. Yeah, a lot of these are tent camping. Like we have done here. This is 55, 56. Over here is some kind of a
Shelter house.
A shelter house, I guess.
Never seen it used.
There are showers and bathrooms here. There's a site up here on this hillside. So yeah, that's more of a test site also. These are not level. Here's site 58. 59. And 60 up here. But I do want to show you, there are more sites here in the middle. Everywhere. I don't know if you can see them. There's the bathhouse there. And another site. Let's count here where we are. This is the dump station here. So it is a little narrow to get in and out there, but it is doable with a big rig. Now these are nicer sites back here these are tent sites. It's 4 and 65. 67. Yeah, these are all tent sites. 68. 69 and 70 back there. And then we've camped in these sites here before. Yeah. There's 73 and 74. 75 over here is a little bit of a pull through, but it's pretty rough. And you got to get in between them trees.
I think back here
76. I don't remember. I think they may only be 30 amp back here. 77. Pull through. But again, look how low the limbs are on that tree. It's challenging. Got some real low limbs to get in and out of there. 79, here's a pull through, but again, they're smaller. 1. $83 is the pull through. And we've camped in many of these sites, and we've worked our way in. So here's a pull through number 85. We can camp in that. Here's 87 here. So it's a pretty high level. Now we're gonna flip on over here. You've got a lot of sites back in there. You got some here and another bathhouse. But this is really rough back in here. This is, I mean, you might have some electric, but it's rougher. The other side, the Cypress side, is a much nicer side. And the bathhouses on the Cypress garden, or the Cypress side, is also air conditioned, where these bathhouses here are not.
You can feel the breeze from mosquito wings flapping.
All right, this is site 90 here with this van backed into it. It's nice. It's a nice site though. There's one that's been gravelled. What number is that, Kenny?
Got a crown to it, but
yeah, it's got.
What was that?
That's all right.
90.
It'd be 91, I think. Because here's 92, but I'm not sure if you can see the grade on that. That'd be an uphill slope. And we're gonna stick to this outside ring over here and not worry about those inside sites because they are slopier. But you see there's a motorhome there, so, but he had,
It's from the pool, but not from here.
This one's not too bad. What number is that? 94. And then this one here is 95. And then you've got 96. And then 97 here with the red truck. 98. There's a pathway over here down to the lake. That's site 99. And then you've got 100 over here. And this campground is normally full. Every site in this park will be used. There's 102. I think we've stayed in 102 and 104. 103 over here. I guess this one's 103. And, like I said, we've stayed in a lot of these sites. All right, so now we're headed over to the Cypress View camping area, the campground in the state park, and it is a world difference. We have a nice, beautiful blacktop road to drive on, and Nope, you know, not big potholes or anything. And when we get on out here to the campground, we'll get you the camera turned around and we'll show you what the campground is like. So stay tuned. I just wanted to let you know also, if you are a South Carolina resident, if you're over the age of 65, you get a 35% discount on your camping stay. And that's a big savings. That's a big help. And that's what makes this campground so affordable. You know, we stayed here for, you know, a good while, and I think you can stay up to 14 days. We've never had any problems here. The only thing I would really recommend is that you have lots of bug spray on hand. You know, there's a nice breeze coming through, but there's always, I guess it's a South Carolina thing, you know, the swampy areas, and, you know, you get more bugs here. And I do recommend bug spray, or, you know, set you up a nice fan outdoors to keep it blowing so that the bugs don't land on you. Okay, we're getting ready to head into the campground now. Okay, so over here on the right as you pull in, on the left, as you pull in, over there's the dumpsters, and right here is the dump station. And there's your camp host right there. So this is going to be site 2 and 3. So 3 is over here, I guess. And then this would be 5. And these are all nice and level and gravel. Here's 7 and 9. 11, which is a pull through. And these are, like I said, these are all good sites here. There's not a bad site in the place over here. They're all good for big rigs.
30 and 50.
And they're all, yeah, they have both 30 and 50 amp service over here. There's sites 16 and 18 over here. Nice sites. These are all nice sites. Well, just people got a campfire over here. This is site 23 there, and 25. There's a pull through here, and then over here we were in that site before. And then you've got another pull through here, which is I've lost track again now of my site numbers. 29 is this pull through. Here's the lake again. And now there's 30 and 31. Yeah, this is real nice. 32 and 33. And I'm just shocked that this campground is not full. That's probably the best site in place right there. 34, and then here's 35, another good site, and there's us at number 36. Awesome site, we have no complaints. There's 37, and then 39 is over here. It's a pull through right there. Over here you've got the bathhouse. You're going so fast I can't keep up with these site numbers. There's a nice pull through on the water, and that is site 41 right there. 43 is right there. 45, it's a little short, but it can be done. 47. Again, we got more over here on this side, but he doesn't let me. He don't slow down, that's for sure. I gotta get it on the run. Here's the dump station. If somebody's here, there's another exit over there on the other side of the dumpsters to get around. They do have, I guess that's pickleball over there. Cornhole. There's a shelter house, and a playground for the kiddos, another bathrooms. There's another shelter house, and then down there is the marina. And that marina is really neat. There's this room on the back. If you go through, it's all glass, and you can see, you know, go in there, get a nice little ice cream cone or ice cream, and then go sit in the back and watch the lake. They do have kayak rentals, and this is the ranger station here. Some registration area.
Here on the inside,
and then back here they have these yurts that you can rent, and they're pretty neat because they're like, yeah, this is just overflow parking for the yurt people and their boats. And trailers, I guess. Here's a yurt coming up. They're octagon. These aren't like full yurts as far as like the cloth sides. These are like, you know, regular houses. They're just shaped like an octagon or whatever they are. And then on out here a little ways, there's some right out on the water, which is pretty cool. If I was going to rent one, I'd rent me one of those out on the water. So they have several of these that you can rent. And they say the fishing is really good here at on the lake. I think we did try fishing one time when we were here, like when we were tent camping. But it was super hot and we didn't try very hard. We decided to drink beer instead, I think. So yeah, here's some more yurts. They really have pretty many of them. And some of them have private docks out to the water. I don't know if they all do, or you can see all the cypress trees in the water there. I don't know if you can tell, but they are cypress trees, obviously, for the name of Cypress View. Okay, there you go. I didn't see the ones that were on the water though. I guess the trees have grown up so much you couldn't even see those from the road anymore. So that's it. That's going to be an overview, just a short overview of the Santee State Park in South Carolina. And like, it's a really nice place, and if you are a South Carolina resident over age 65, you know, definitely it'll be make it priced a lot better for you. So that way you don't have those to pay the higher prices, but it's really good camping at a really good price, and that's what we're all about. Free or as cheap as we can get. Alrighty, if you like what you saw, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.